Hi everyone, this is Balázs from RacingBrick. Today's set is on the smaller side, but it is filled to the brim with nostalgia and Easter eggs. This is the 40805 arcade machine. This is one of those sets that doesn't really belong to any major theme. On lego.com it's listed in the other category. On the front of the box we see the machine itself on a cool retro background. Luckily it is rated 12+ and not 18+, despite the obvious nostalgic factor. On the back you can see the internals and a few of the features, but of course we'll check those out ourselves. Let's open the box. The set has 468 pieces, it costs 40 euros or dollars, and it is already available to purchase. Right now it still seems to be exclusive to LEGO, and as usual you can find the link below. Inside the box we get 6 numbered bags, the sticker sheet and the manual. Let's build it first, and then we'll take a closer look at all the Easter eggs and references. The first bag builds the base, nothing too exciting yet. With bag 2 we get some large smooth surfaces and the first couple of stickered elements. Next comes the first trickier assembly, the screen. It has a huge printed 6x6 style and it looks fantastic. It attaches to the frame with Technic hinges. Then we build the controls, and here's something really interesting. It almost feels illegal. There's a round plate with an axle hole, and into that we insert a Technic piece with a ball. Because only the bottom sits in the axle hole, you can move it around a little. Once the 2x2 round plate with hole is added, you see exactly how the joystick becomes sort of functional. You can still wiggle it around. Let me know in the comments what you think about this technique. Brilliant or cheating already? We get 2 joysticks in total, a couple of colorful buttons, and then this big panel with a very cool print on the outside but a sticker on the inside. A small clip piece on top sets the angle of the screen. That's about halfway through the build. This is the top of the machine. Here is a cozy little couch with a game controller. We had a cool small arcade machine and some other shelf items. Here is the back. This assembly goes here. It also has stickers and prints. It is attached to the other part with clips. The final bag has a sideways built assembly with 1000 plates, a technique you may know from the Books Are My Passion GWP. We also get a brick-built pipe section that reuses the printed wheel nut type from the recent City sets. Another pipe follows, and then a few small details are added to the interior. Finally, 2 coins go into the basket, we close the cabinet and the build is done. We also get a minifigure, nothing too special, but he fits the arcade gamer look. So here is the completed model, and it looks pretty neat. 3 bigger prints dominate the outside, but we already have a few stickers. Once you open it up though, the inside is absolutely packed with stickers. Some will dislike that, but I'm honestly not sure why these would have been better as prints, for example. As for functions, the half-functional joysticks count as a little play feature, but the real highlight is the coin slot. You can insert a Lego coin and it pops out below just like the real thing. Pretty cool. Now let's dive into the Easter eggs. The 2 big prints on the outside show the micro spaceship from the 40712 micro rocket launchpad. It is actually not much bigger than the print itself. On the screen, the high scores reference 2 iconic classic space sets, 6985 and 6781. Inside, the small orange arcade machine is Junkbot, a throwback to LEGO's online puzzle game from the early 2000s. On the wall there's a poster of it as well, and next to it there's a football poster, which might be a nod to the unreleased LEGO 2K Go game. On the shelves above the couch there are builds resembling retro consoles and some action figures. The stickered and brick-built pipes could be a wink at classic games like Pipe Mania, and the big red valve is clearly a nod to Valve Corporation. There's also a super micro version of the Galaxy Explorer, built with a blue plate and the trans-yellow cheese slope. Next to it hangs a weapon that appeared in plenty of games and comics, and below are shelves filled with games, comics or books, whichever you prefer. Another sticker shows the Junkbot machine again, along with a retro teen robot and a fly monster head that could be a reference to LEGO Insectoids. There's a slightly less retro screen and a couple of old consoles along with a headset. The black brick-built console with the ejected CD could be a PS2, but the TV next to it shows a much older game, Outrun, Sega's arcade classic from the 80s. So yeah, that's everything I could find, but let me know in the comments if you spotted something I missed. As I mentioned before, this is rated 12+, but it's basically a full-blown nostalgic build for anyone who grew up in the last century. For 40 euros or dollars, you get a compact set that's packed with fun details and memories. If I had to complain about something, it would be the lack of a proper locking mechanism for the back section. I wish there was an extra clip somewhere, because there's always a small gap visible on the side. So folks, that was the LEGO 40805 arcade machine and all its Easter eggs. Let me know what you think about the set. Do you have it? Will you buy it? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe with notifications as more exciting LEGO videos are coming soon. See you next time, bye bye.